Travis Kelce has shocked fans again, but this time it's not about his love life or a game-winning catch. From a dramatic haircut that's got the internet buzzing to a fitness transformation that has coaches and teammates raving, Kelce is looking leaner, sharper, and more focused than ever. Today, we're breaking down every detail of this jaw-dropping transformation and what it could mean for the future of the Kansas City Chiefs' star tight end. The long hair era. In 2024 and early 2025, Travis Kelce's hairstyle became one of his most talked-about features off the field. He sported a longer, center-parted style with shorter sides, giving off strong 90s heartthrob vibes. Fans compared it to boy band icons and TV stars like Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Social media lit up with memes and posts, especially among Swifties who were already following him closely due to his high-profile relationship with Taylor Swift. The longer hair became part of his public persona, showing a playful, charismatic side to the usually intense NFL player. This style phase lasted for months, building its fan base and making his eventual change even more shocking. The buzz cut reveal. In July 2025, at the start of the Kansas City Chiefs training camp, Kelce debuted a sharp buzz cut, a complete departure from the flowing locks that had defined his look the previous season. NFL fans, fashion followers, and entertainment news outlets exploded with reactions. The Chiefs' official Instagram account posted his new look with the caption, "Fresh Cut Trav," sparking thousands of comments within hours. While some fans begged for the return of the long hair, many praised the new style as a sign of focus and seriousness. The haircut wasn't just cosmetic, it symbolized a reset, a fresh start after the sting of losing Super Bowl LIX to the Philadelphia Eagles. Symbolism behind the hair change. In the world of athletics, haircuts frequently represent more profound transformations in mentality. After a challenging offseason, Kelce made a public statement that he had thrown the Super Bowl loss in the trash and was ready to concentrate on the year that lay ahead of him. This was the moment that Kelce received the buzz cut. With this new style, it was made quite obvious that the lighthearted image was being relegated to a secondary position, and football was now the primary focus. It was a statement that he is still eager, still motivated, and ready to compete at the greatest level from a guy who is currently in his 13th season in the National Football League. Off-season fitness commitment. While the haircut caught attention visually, it was Kelce's physique that truly impressed coaches and teammates during training camp. Reports initially claimed he had lost around 25 pounds, though Kelce himself later clarified that the exact figure wasn't accurate. Still, he admitted he had slimmed down compared to the end of last season. Head coach Andy Reid praised his conditioning, saying Kelce looks like he's 20, and was up front in conditioning drills. Losing excess weight at this stage of his career isn't about vanity. It's about staying explosive, avoiding injuries, and improving speed on the field. Training adjustments. Kelce's new fitness level didn't happen by accident. During the offseason, he focused on refining his running form and agility, working to regain the quickness that made him such a nightmare for defenders in his prime. This likely involved more cardio, plyometric drills, and agility ladder work, exercises designed to improve foot speed and reaction time. Strength training remained part of his routine, but the emphasis shifted toward functional football strength rather than bulking up. His slimmer frame should help him move more fluidly, making him even more dangerous as a receiving threat. Mental reset after Super Bowl loss. Kelce's disappointment stems from the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl LIX by a score of 40-22. He acknowledged that he did not concentrate on it for an extended period of time, stating in public that he threw it in the trash. This approach exemplifies the mindset of a veteran who does not allow a single defeat to derail long-term objectives. Both his haircut and his weight reduction appear to be part of a larger mental reset that he is undergoing. In addition to demonstrating to the team that he is dedicated to coming back stronger, Kelce is strengthening his own concentration by making changes that are both apparent and tangible.
Public and fan reactions. There was a range of reactions to Kelce's new look, but they were all passionate. Even though some Swifties were saddened by the passing of the boyband hair phase, others were thrilled by the return to a more athletic and clean-cut appearance. As the 2025 season approached, NFL fans and pundits interpreted the alteration as a sign of seriousness on the part of the team. On social media, there was a lot of discussion about whether or not the change was only a cosmetic one, or whether or not it indicated a more fundamental alteration in the way he approached his profession. The question that was being posed was whether or not the change was only for aesthetic reasons. During the summer, the buzz cut became one of the most talked about style alterations in the National Football League. This was the case regardless of the circumstances that led to its introduction, balancing fame and football. Over the course of the previous few years, Kelce's fame has surged in areas that are not related to physical play. It is not just in the area of sports that he has become a household figure. His co-hosting of the podcast New Heights with his brother Jason Kelce, cameos in movies, and his relationship with Taylor Swift are all factors that have contributed to this. Despite the fact that there are a lot of circumstances that could divert him from his football career, the haircut and fitness improvements could also be a way of communicating to fans, the media, and his teammates that football is still his top priority. This could be done in order to tell them that football is still his main priority. Kelce is bringing his image into alignment with his competitive mindset by arriving at training camp in peak form and with an appearance that is clean and free of clutter. Potential impact on his final seasons. Kelce's play has not shown any discernible symptoms of deterioration, despite the fact that he is 35 years old and in the later phases of his career. However, tight ends rarely continue to compete at an elite level well into their 30s without making changes. This is because tight ends are prone to injury. It is possible that Kelce might be able to extend his effectiveness and continue to be at the top of his game for another 2 or 3 seasons if he were to reduce his weight and enhance his speed. Due to the fact that he is on the verge of making another run at the Super Bowl, this makeover might be a part of his strategy to make the most of the remaining years he has left in the game. What to expect this season? Due to the fact that Kelce has made significant improvements to his physique, redirected his attention, and undertaken a daring update to his visual attractiveness, the expectations for his 2025 season are extremely high. It is possible that those who follow the star tight end may anticipate seeing a version of him that is slightly quicker and more nimble, one that is able to capitalize on mismatches against slower linebackers and safeties. This is something that the Chiefs' offense will most likely take advantage of, and if Kelce is able to make a successful effort throughout the summer, he may be able to have one of the most fruitful seasons he has ever had. One thing is certain, however, and that is the fact that Kelce is going into this season ready to make a statement. It is still unknown whether the move will result in another appearance in the Super Bowl. Travis Kelce's transformation isn't just about a new haircut or a few pounds lost. It's about discipline, focus, and a refusal to let age or distractions slow him down. From the buzz cut to the leaner build, every change points to a man on a mission. Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into your favorite sports stories.